Welcome back to the trenches, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are witnessing a clash of titans so absurd it feels like a fever dream directed by Elon Musk. On one side, we have the man, the myth, the meme, Jim Cramer. He says Bitcoin is going to $82,000. On the other side, we have Dominic Kwok, co-founder of ECA, who just looked at the most successful asset of the decade and said, yeah, how about $10,000 instead? Is Cramer finally right? Or is Kwok's $10,000 prediction the ultimate black swan warning? Grab your emotional support coffee because we are diving into the data, the drama, and the inverse Cramer effect. So here's the setup. Bitcoin is chilling at $77,000. It's a good day. People are buying Lambo catalogs. Then Jim Cramer enters the chat. He says, hey, buyers are gonna step in here and lift this back to $82,000. Now, normally you'd hear that and think, great, Jim likes it. But if you've been in crypto for more than 5 months, you know about the inverse Cramer effect. There is literally an ETF dedicated to doing the exact opposite of what this man says. If Jim Cramer tells you to eat your vegetables, you buy a Snickers bar. If Jim Cramer tells you the weather is nice, you build an ark. So when he says $82,000, the entire crypto X community collectively exhaled a yikes. Dominic Kwok, the ECA co-founder and a known XRP proponent, decided to drop a nuclear bomb on the party. He told the community to brace for $10,000 Bitcoin. That's not a dip, Dominic. That's a 87% correction. That's not a correction. That's an extinction level event for my portfolio. So why he said it? Now, before you go selling your house to short the market, let's look at Kwok's reasoning. He's pointing out the extreme volatility. While the suits at CNBC talk about 5% swings, Kwok is reminding us that Bitcoin is a wild animal. History doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes, and Bitcoin rhymes with pain. In 2017, we sent from 20K to 3K. In 2021, we went from 69K to 15K. An 80% drawdown is Bitcoin's favorite hobby. If we had an 80% drop from recent highs, Kwok's $10,000 prediction isn't just a troll tweet. It's actually historical precedent. So why is an XRP proponent calling for $10,000 Bitcoin? Is it flipping hope or just a reality check? This highlights the massive gap between traditional finance or TradFi and crypto natives. Jim Cramer treats Bitcoin like a tech stock, predictable, chart-driven, sane. Dominic Kwok treats Bitcoin like, well, Bitcoin. A liquidity-driven roller coaster where the seatbelts are made of dental floss. Investing based on Jim Cramer is like following a GPS that's 10 seconds behind. Investing based on Dominic Kwok is like following a guy who says the floor is lava and then actually jumps into a volcano to prove it. Kwok's comment probably isn't a forecast as much as it is a risk management warning. He's saying, don't get comfortable at 77K. Because in crypto, the moment you start picking out the color of your private jet is the moment the market decides to liquidate your existence. So who wins? Is it the boomer or the bear? If Bitcoin hits $82,000, Jim Cramer will take a victory lap and probably break a soundboard button. If Bitcoin hits $10,000, Dominic Kwok will be the most hated and correct man on the internet, and we'll all be working at McDonald's together. The lesson here isn't the price target, it's the volatility. Use stop losses. Don't trade with money you need for rent. And for the love of Satoshi, if Jim Cramer tells you he's bullish on the specific coin, maybe just take a little profit, or just in case. So what do you think? Is Bitcoin headed for the moon at $82,000? Or are we going back to the Stone Age at $10,000? Drop a comment below. I'm replying to the funniest ones. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive into the financial circus. Thank you very much for watching and see you on the next one.